What are aspirations? Do you have hopes and dreams? Do you have an ambition to achieve a life goal in the future? You have aspirations. These big picture life goals can give us a sense of purpose and direction as we live out each day. Don't be mistaken. Having goals and aspirations are not the same thing. Goals are action steps to get you to a final destination, while aspirations tend to be more general and long-term future-focused. Think of it this way. When you want to look back on your career and know you met all your goals, that's an aspiration. Obtaining a new position within 6 months is a goal. They work together, but they have separate functions. A breakdown of aspirations. Having aspirations gives your life more meaning and focus. There are different types we lean on when we start dreaming of our future. People have different outlooks on what their aspirations are. Some are simple, such as being a steady provider for their family. Others aim higher to become famous or rich. Researchers have discerned there are 2 main types of aspirations we aim for, intrinsic and extrinsic. They're centered on common themes that can indicate our sense of purpose. Here's the breakdown between the 2 kinds to help you in determining what types of aspirations you tend to focus on. 1. Intrinsic. These are the aspirations that satisfy your need to enhance your well-being. Typically, they're centered on relationships, contributions to community, health, and personal growth. For example, you may aspire to make friends, build relationships, and volunteer for a good cause. This would be considered a social aspiration. Other examples include building a family aspirations, or developing a new skill such as music or art, skill aspirations. 2. Extrinsic. This variety includes achieving an instrumental outcome. If you want to be seen as physically attractive, wealthy, or popular, then you're aiming for extrinsic aspirations. When you were growing up, did you want $1 million? That's a financial aspiration. In high school, did you want to be popular? You may have had popularity goals. What about career aspirations? Many of us hope to accomplish certain things within our careers that are both intrinsic and extrinsic. They're often tied to our desire to have a certain image or salary, but they can also have bits of personal growth and community contributions mixed in. Examples of life aspirations. Sometimes we group goals and aspirations together. While they may provide similar purposes, they are not the same. You might consider aspirations as lifelong dreams that are broad in scope. They can take you a lifetime to accomplish, or they may morph along the way. They help you make decisions in your day-to-day life. Goals are the action steps you take to achieve your aspirations. They tend to center on the short term. Putting your lifelong achievements into words helps you when you better understand the different types and see some examples. Types of life aspirations. Aspirations are grouped under general categories. Sometimes they overlap, but you may notice that you gravitate to one of 4 kinds. As you review these, consider where you are in life now and how you'd like to wind up. 1. Self-development. Some people determine never to stop growing as a person. They accomplish this through learning new skills, reading books, or traveling. Some strive to become more creative, so they take a photography class or whatever helps them live out their creativity. 2. Career aspirations. You might seek out new positions within your existing company. Many aim to become entrepreneurs. Some want to start an online business and travel. These aspirations can be attained by increasing your productivity skills, learning better conflict resolution tactics, and growing from your experiences. 3. Family success. For some, having a loving family is the ultimate mark of success. You might focus on learning better communication skills to use with your spouse. Learning how to forgive and let go of the past will take you far in family success. Even volunteering for your child's ball team shows your commitment to your loved ones. 4. Overall personal life. Some find that pigeonholing themselves into one category means they may not be successful in other areas. Instead, they choose to focus on comprehensive personal growth. That means they may choose to increase their willpower to make better health decisions and live longer for their family. Some will spend time learning new habits to get a better job that's more emotionally rewarding. In turn, other aspects of their life, such as their stress levels, are made much better. Instead of wandering through life, why not think about where you want to be? Living up to your aspirations gives you the roadmap needed to accomplish anything you can imagine. How aspirations change over time. What are your lifelong achievement goals? What did you dream of as a child? Has that changed? Aspirations are those dreams that we conjure up throughout our lives. As children, it may have been a career goal of becoming a fireman, a ballerina, or the president. Then we age and gain new responsibilities. Our perspectives change, making new things take on more importance. Aspirations are not a one-and-done kind of dream. They evolve as you grow, and life throws some spitballs your way. Understanding how your long-term plans will change helps you understand that you're not failing if life takes a detour. The 4 stages of aspirations. Life seems to run in stages, and so do aspirations. Typically, you may find yourself in any of these stages throughout your life. 1. Unadulterated optimism. This stage is more common in our youth when we don't have the same fears and responsibilities as our older years. This is the stage to identify your weaknesses and build your knowledge and skills. You create a better opportunity for success when you're aware of what you don't know, and you work to grow in wisdom. Since we don't know any better, we can dream freely and pursue our dreams. 2. Worldly reality. Life does happen, and we get burdened with responsibilities. We start jobs, buy houses, and have families. This is part of life. Your aspirations will seem like they die at this stage, but they don't. Instead, they're weighed down and go into hiding. You may find that you struggle to find a work-life balance so that you can continue working toward your dreams. 3. Renewed dreaming. As time goes by, our responsibilities lighten or shift, and we find ourselves willing to dream again. For some, this may result in a midlife crisis. It's easy to become distracted. For all of us, it is the time to take a renewed look at our dreams and how we can refocus and refresh our outlook. Often the result is a firm footing and renewed perspective on what we want to do with our lives. 4. Realignment and new momentum. After renewing our aspirations and shifting as needed, we get the desire to jump in with a sense of purpose. We may feel young again, and others will notice a bounce in our step. Our fears are also lessened like in our youth, and the momentum builds to accomplish our hopes and dreams. Aspirations take a lifetime to accomplish, and you'll go through many stages. Understanding those stages makes sense of what's happening and adjusting to achieve your dreams. 4 ways to set realistic aspirations. You may have friends that have a general sense of how they want life to turn out. Some may even know precisely what they want out of life and set their course to accomplish all of it. Then there's you. You feel you should have to aspire to something, but what? If you want world peace, great. So does every beauty pageant contestant portrayed in the corny movies from the 80s and 90s. Lofty aspirations aren't wrong, but they may leave you feeling defeated if you can never attain them. Instead, maybe it's time to set realistic ambitions that align with your values. You never know, world peace may come about after all from your efforts. How to set realistic aspirations. When you envision your life, you're starting the process of building aspirations. Here's how you can go further and develop some long-term ideas of how you want your life to look. 1. Ask yourself several questions. Start with a self-assessment. What are your dreams? What hopes have you been bouncing around? What activities are you passionate about? Do you love to write? Have you always wanted to make a documentary? Contemplate all the ideas that have ever come to your mind and write them down. They can give you hints about the types of things you can aspire to. 2. Don't rush into things. You'll start feeling motivated to act, and that's great. However, you may want to ease up on the accelerator. Try new things, go on a fact-finding mission about yourself, and then compile what you've learned from this information. 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. Coming up with your own set of aspirations will be challenging when you play the comparison game. Aspirations are personal and should fit your values, not your best friend's ideals. They should fulfill and satisfy your life and no one else's. 4. Determine what gives your life purpose. Understanding what gives your life meaning and purpose is a huge step in developing aspirations. Is it volunteering to feed the homeless? Is it spending a couple of Saturdays each month at the county shelter? You know what gives your life meaning. Embrace it as part of your aspirations. As you develop your aspirations, it's critical to remember that your goals and aspirations will change as you grow in your self-awareness. Embrace change, and you'll reach your long-term dreams. How aspirations can affect our relationships. When you have dreams, you hope that your loved ones will come alongside you and help you achieve them. This is especially true in a romantic relationship. Sometimes your aspirations will align and things will be smooth sailing. Other times you may feel like you're on opposite ends of the universe with no way to meet in the middle. It's possible to support each other in your respective pursuits. It takes some patience and open communication, but it's doable when you understand how aspirations can affect your relationship. Relationships versus aspirations, how they affect each other. It's vital to understand that your goals, dreams, and aspirations will ebb and flow as you live life. They'll also affect your relationships and vice versa. Consider how relationships and aspirations go hand in hand or battle it out for your future. 1. Love has a way of distracting you. That new love will keep you busy with dates and fun activities. This also means you may stop writing or painting daily. You may even skip class or networking events so you can be with your new love. 2. You may forego your dreams so they can pursue theirs. It's not a bad thing to support your significant other as they aim for their goals. What may cause issues is if you're not offered the same support. 3. Your dreams may change in ways you never thought of. As you grow in your relationship, you may find that you and your partner share goals and ideals. For example, you may want a strong family unit so you can set down roots and have children. 4. You forgot your aspirations because life is too comfortable. Let's say you want to build an online business, but you find your evenings filled with cuddling in front of the television instead. Hard work sometimes means deciding to forego the couch. 5. Your partner may be jealous of your growth. It's possible that when you decide to refocus on your aspirations, your partner may feel left out. This can lead to jealousy and possibly a rift in your relationship. It's vital to support each other and communicate openly to ensure you remain a couple. Relationships and aspirations can work together when you know what you're up against. Enjoy both by keeping your focus, encouraging each other to pursue interests, and communicating openly. Soon you'll both be on top of the world as an unstoppable force.